Right, guys. So, Invincibles, we are going to now start our next activity, and this activity is called the change activity. And this is based on our previous activity. What did we do in our previous activity? Do you remember?
Baseline non-expression.
Non-expression.
Yes, baselines, non-expression. Like which were the baselines that were not being met in the area of your life, right? Now, in this activity, what we are going to think is we are going to brainstorm and we are going to think about all the ways that we can incorporate those baselines into the area of our lives which are not being met, so that we are happy and fulfilled in that particular area. Okay, we have found out that our rating is only low in the wheel of life only because we are unable to meet our baselines in those areas. So today we are going to brainstorm, like in this activity, we are going to brainstorm how can I incorporate my baselines? How can I make the change in my life so that all my baselines are being met, right? I'll just give you my example. In friends and family, okay, when I did this activity, it was an eye-opener for me. I had found out my 6 baselines, I knew them. But after really brainstorming and finding out that in friends and family, I had just 3 baselines that were being met, 2 or 3. And how did I, and my rating also was low in friends and family and relationships. So then I thought even fun and recreation was low. I wasn't giving it value as much as I should. So then I found out, okay, how do I incorporate? And I saw that, you know, real, original, understanding, these were the baselines that were not being met. I wasn't having real friends. Like I really want to, you know, express real as a baseline of mine. And then original, I want to be friends and you know, with original people and understand them. And I want to understand all the people who are there. And really I wasn't incorporating those things into my you know, life. And then I basically, when I did this coaching you know, thing, and then I basically understood how we can actually incorporate this. And finally I understood that there are certain, you know, people that you really connect with. They're just like you, they're understanding, they are learning oriented, they are original, they are real. You need to just look and hunt for them. Once I found out that, I actually made friends with them. I actually went there, made friends with them, you know, brought them into my life, gave them time, like you know, every 2 weeks we used to meet. So and that only happened when I started sharing my thoughts on Facebook. And I found this friend on Facebook, and she also was my school friend. I never knew that she had the same thoughts and understanding. We really developed a lot of understanding together. So I you know, I am really happy now that now my friends and family, this is really you know, expressed. And also I looked for, you know, the people in my family. Who are the people that I'm connecting with? Who are the people I'm understanding? So understanding, original, real, when these baselines were being met, I was able to connect with those family members. So really, you know, I feel that, you know, this is a life-changing thing for you, and it is going to be a life-changing thing for you as well. So it's just, you know, that you need to think about what your baselines are, and then brainstorm if they're not being met. Like in the previous activity, you would have known that what are not being met, which baseline. Just think about all the ways that it can be incorporated in that area of life. So is it clear? Do you have any questions?
No.
Suparna and Kumar? Okay, so I'll just share my screen and show you this activity, how it's going to be. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yeah, you can turn your client manual to this page, where you have, based on the previous activity, where did you write down how your baselines are not being met, right? What do you need to change in each area of your life to have your baselines now being satisfied? Okay, so the change has to be expressed. I'll give you time in all these areas, these boxes. You have to write down your baseline that is not being met. Okay, and then you have to write down how you're going to bring about the change, and how you're going to actually bring it in, you know, what change you're going to bring in your life to incorporate that baseline into your life, right? Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to basically read your good state, both of you. Okay, you sit down and you read your good state first, and I'll give you time to brainstorm. Okay, first before you go to this activity or whatever you write down, don't write down first. First, go for a let's have a brainstorming session. Okay, guys. So welcome back. You brainstormed, and what did you find? How are you going to just pick one baseline and tell me how can you incorporate that into your life?
Okay, so I was just talking to Kumar about incorporating integrity in my career. Okay. So basically, my career is of a counselor, and I have honesty and integrity in all my counseling sessions and all my money matters or whatever. But I was thinking that it's only at the level of one individual client. But I need to incorporate integrity at a more larger scale because I have a larger purpose in life. So when I read the good state, you told me, so I have in my good state, I know I am service oriented. I have a mission and a larger purpose to fulfill.
Yes,
so
as a reform.
I must reach out to more people. So in that sense, I don't have integrity. I'm not making honest enough efforts. So I will now, make based on this good state, I will now make, daily consistent efforts in, reaching out to people and telling them about the counseling and the benefits that it can reach. So that means I will be reaching out to more people and I will be able to incorporate this baseline in my properly in my career. That's what I
right. Thought. Okay. So every day you are going to do something for marketing. That's what you're saying.
Yes, something. Yeah, I'll be making. Something I'll be doing probably on the social or talking to people, like which I've been making, because I now know I have a larger mission to fulfill.
Right. And Kumar, how are you going to incorporate? Just give me one baseline and how are you going to do that? What did you learn from this brainstorming?
Yeah, in fun and recreation, two things are missing. Two baselines are missing, which is dreaming and discipline.
Okay.
So what I thinking is first I have to dream. So I have to change the dreaming part. So I have to if I have to increase the level happiness or anything and good thing in fun and recreation, I have to first dream properly.
Yes.
So my dreams should be acceptable to everyone, and it should be a proper dreaming. It's not like haphazard dreaming and all. So I can bring change in that dreaming so that I can enjoy more in fun and recreation part.
Yep. So you want to dream more now in fun and recreation, and probably dream about fun and recreation so that you incorporate that into my life.
Which will give more happiness for me. That I have to dream.
Right.
Maybe he needs to dream of skydiving.
Yeah. So all the different ways you can dream about having fun. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So wonderful, Invincibles. Now you can start your activity. I'll give you time to start your activity and we'll come back for a debrief. Okay? Right. Okay, guys, welcome back. So you can talk about any area of your life, any one area you can pick, and you can talk about how your baselines are being met, what change you're going to bring so that your baselines are being met in that area. Pick any area of your life from the activity.
Okay, so thanks, Noreen. I'll talk about my health. In health, I was not having 5 of my baselines expressed earlier in the earlier activity. So now after reading my good state, I realized that in my good state, I am self-disciplined and I am much more organized. I'm honest in my, this thing. I don't procrastinate. I take, the right action at the right time. So I'll incorporate all my baselines. So now I will take the actions, like I will, we brainstorm. So I will sleep in time, get up in time. So I will now not procrastinate going for my walks. So I will make that daily timetable and go for my walks, incorporate alternate day yoga and incorporate better diet, this thing than what I'm eating. I will remove all the junk food from my pantry. So these are a few of the physical ways I thought, but I realize everything is based on my good state. So when I do this, I'll be able to incorporate. So my baseline of integrity will be met. I'll be honest. My baseline of family will be met because both my husband and my son, they are health freaks. They'll be very happy. My baseline of giving will be met. I'll be able to give happiness to myself and to my family. And my gratitude was already being met. It will be met more. And my baseline of spirituality, the spiritual ways of, eating and all those principles. So all my baselines will then be taken care of. I realize this by making this change.
Okay, wonderful. Let's give yourself a round of applause. Suparna. Wonderful. Okay, Kumar, which area of your life have you chosen to express? Just choose one.
Yeah, this possessions part, physical environment.
Okay. Okay. Physical environment. Yes.
So here, first point is in possessing anything, I want to maintain some discipline. Like, for example, investments. So I should have some discipline in investment. So I thought of making that change in plan of discipline in investments and all, so that I can possess proper things.
Okay.
Right.
So you want to put discipline in this possessions, and you have thought about being really disciplined about how you invest in your possessions.
Yeah. Yes.
Right. And the rest of your
and rest is like dreaming also there. So to possess anything, I have to dream proper things to possess. No, I can't possess like I can achieve this. I can acquire ship and all that. So within reliable possessions, I have to make. So the dreaming part I have to control.
You have to be like really focused on your dreaming, and whatever you dream,
realistic.
You then have to realize it.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And then any other baselines that were
and
not.
Third one is credibility. So before investing or before possessing, I have to see the credibility thing. So not just blindly going. So think properly to analyze that credibility in that part.
What are you going to do now? What is the change?
Change is like without blindly taking decisions, I have to look for the credibility in that.
So you're going to do your due diligence, and you're going to take
before analysis of that proper credibilityness.
Before you buy or possess anything, you are going to do your due diligence. You're going to take a research of it. Okay, great. So give yourself a round of applause. Smart.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. This has been achieved. You now know your inner DNA. Okay. You know now if you want to maintain this change that you have experienced just now, you have to remember to be in your very good state and good state. Okay, you have to do that. You have to be able to remember all your baselines and how they are being incorporated into your life, and you should be able to express all of them. Okay, in all the areas of your life. And you should do your journal activities, that you have in your client manuals. Okay, and the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to go deeper into your, the wiring of your brain, the psyche of your brain. We're going to go deeper in our third week. So congratulations, give yourself a round of applause in achieving and completing your inner DNA. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Right. What are the what are the, now that you've done all of this activity, what are the 3 things that you've learned?
I have learned, first of all, I'm a reformer. Reformer 2. I have learned about my 6 baselines. I was not even aware of there's something called baselines, and I've realized that why I feel happy in doing so many things, because I'm basing it on my baselines, and I'm not happy when I don't base it on my baselines. And I learned that I should be less of a perfectionist and not procrastinate. This is a big learning for me in this week. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Kumar, what are the 3 things that you've learned about yourself in these 2 weeks?
First thing is I learned about my personality type. which helped me to identify the baselines and areas of life which is weaker and stronger and all. After that, second thing is how to take decisions which will give great results. Okay. Third thing is, and wherever I am not expressing these baselines, what to change to satisfy that baselines. So
Okay,
these
great.
things I.
Wonderful, wonderful, Kumar. Wonderful. Okay, well done, Invincibles.
Yeah.